Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Sports In and Out. Today we're going to be doing sports therapy. This is another episode of sport therapy, and uh, I must tell you today's episode is going to be is an exciting one. We're going to be answering questions about coaches, both international coaches, that's club coaches, and for the national teams. It's going to be exciting, but in our normal fashion, we're going to be starting to select who is going to go first, and we're going to be doing the same fashion of rock paper scissors. So join us as we do that. Rock paper scissors. Okay, I've won that. Rock paper scissors. Rock paper scissors. Ah, rock paper scissors. Oh, so I guess I'm going first this time.
Yeah.
So this is a container that holds the questions for the club, the managers that are for the club, and this is for the managers for the national teams. So we're going to be starting on the club. I'm going to leave it open this time when I pick my question. So this is my first question. My first. Okay, it's only the clubs that are listed on this. So I'll be telling you guys the coach of Liverpool, and I guess that we'll be having a little discussion on how the coach has performed in different in that club, and also from where they are coming from. So this is Liverpool. The coach of Liverpool for this season, he got the job at the beginning of the season. Came from Feyenoord, and his name is Arne Slot. He has been doing a spectacular job. He's on the course of winning the Premier League this season. So you have something to say about Arne Slot?
Anslot is a coach that uh, when he came to the Premier League, he came as a new coach, and we know how it is in the Premier League to win the league while being a new coach. I don't think it's really done like that, because you have to actually study the league and know how the league is being played. But Anslot getting 3 points in most of his games, and even the ones that didn't get the 3 points, they get a draw. And the way he fashioned his players, having players like Mo Salah, Virgil van Dijk. So I think, yeah, Anslot has been doing well as the coach of Liverpool.
Yeah, I actually think that he met a very positive team. Unlike Manchester United, where the coach came and he met a team that he just wants to start rebuilding. He didn't start with them from the process
Yes.
of the preseason and all that.
So I'll be picking my own club. Mind you, this section for the club session is actually we added a spice of the Nigerian clubs and also the international clubs, as the European clubs as well.
Yes,
So
and the NPFL.
so the NPFL clubs are included. This is yes, as I was saying, this is for the Enugu Rangers International. So the coach for Enugu Rangers International is Fidelis Ilechukwu. What do you think about the Enugu Rangers team?
Enugu Rangers team, very, very, very. That's actually a good question, because they won the league last season. I think this season they are not really playing so well, because he wants his best friend to win to win the
But
this
I
thing
don't
as
think
well,
that
because
I don't think that's the case,
the competition
because
as well.
Enugu International, they're actually playing very well, and they are trying I think it's a time whereby they try to just step it down, because okay, the defending champions, that they don't want that eyes to be on them too much. And yeah, I know the Enugu Rangers, the coach actually is actually an assistant coach to the national team as well. So I think, yeah, Fidelis Ilechukwu is actually doing a spectacular job at Enugu Rangers International.
Yeah, I really love his pattern of play. He's really he plays some strong football, and there's never a game that you don't you're not excited to watch his team play.
Yeah.
You just know that when the Enugu Rangers side are playing against your team, you just have to just have this little bit of fear in you that they are going to come and run riot with your team. So I'm going to pick in my second question. My second team, and I'm picking the. Fortunately for me, I'm picking the countries from the European side. So this is Barcelona. It says who is the coach of Barcelona, and the coach of Barcelona is Hansi Flick. He also, fortunately, he's also one of the new coaches in that.
I think this season the new coaches are actually stunning the old coaches. Like in the EPL, we have Anslot doing the same, and in the Spanish league, we have Anslot. We have Hansi Flick and AA Anslot Hansi Flick.
No, it's actually H.
It's actually
yes.
Oh yeah, it's actually H. So Hansi Flick is actually one coach that his tactics
goal oriented.
Goal oriented. He's a coach that is always hungry for goals, and whereby if they don't score close to 5 goals, he's always angry. And yeah, so we see him getting animated during games. And
yeah, there was even a game where Barcelona were leading, I think 4-0, and Hansi Flick was still telling his players to just go, keep pressing, and I think that's one thing I love from his time at Bayern Munich, coming into Barcelona, bringing those scoring tactics, and I think it has worked for him so far.
All right, so I picked mine. Fortunately, I'm the one picking the MPFL coaches. It's a coincidence actually, because your next question can actually be an MPFL coach. So this is who is the coach of Eimba, and we all know that Eimba is one of the oldest, if not the oldest, clubs in Nigeria, in the Nigerian Premier Football League, and the coach is Stanley Eguma. So for me, I'll just want to just say something about the coach. I think the coach is doing well because whenever you meet Eimba, you know that you are going to meet a club that is not playing. And but for the fashion and way Eimba has played this season, I don't think it is the standard they've been playing before. But I don't think that's a coach problem. I think that's just the team problem as well.
Yes, for Eimba, and this season has been a rough season, I must say. It's a season where you can just, before you can't go to Eimba and just pick up 3 points just like that. No. They've been beaten a couple of times this season, and it's not the real regular Eimba that we have known, we've grown up with. Eimba is a team of titles, and now we are now seeing them being beaten in some fashion. Sometimes we see some teams that we don't even expect for Eimba to lose to, and they are losing and drawing to them. So I believe that maybe probably next season something is going to be done towards that improvement. Maybe if they still have this head coach, you can still find one or two things to change in his tactics.
Yes, okay.
So I'll be shaking it since it seems I've been picking just the international. I would love to pick a Nigerian side as well, and that's not happening because this my coach, the coach I'm about to mention is for Manchester City, and the coach of Manchester City is Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola has been with Manchester City since 2017, I guess, and he has won 6 Premier League titles, 1 Champions League, and a couple of EFL cups as well. So he's one of the most spectacular Premier League coaches after the great Sir Alex Ferguson.
Let me not cut you short. Pep Guardiola has won it all in the EPL, in the English Premier League. He has won the English Premier League. He has won the FA Cup. He has won the Carabao Cup. He has won the Community Shield. He has won the Champions League. So what else has he not won? So I think he is actually meant to also be in the debate of best coach of all time, because he did it in
Bayern Munich,
he did it in Barcelona, and coming to City wasn't really doing well when he came. Then he came, he stayed one season. The next season he got the Premier League. Then he started moving.
I must also add about the him winning the Premier League. The only team that has beaten City to the Premier League is Liverpool, and that was in 2020, and now they want to do it again. Pep Guardiola, we must say, he extended his contract to 2027-2028 season, so he's going to be in the Premier League. It's going to be in our faces for a while. It's not something that is inevitable. His star player Erling Haaland also signed a long contract that is going to be at the club for a very long time. And I believe Manchester City will bounce back. A lot of people have been saying that Manchester City have lost that fun side that they've been giving us all these seasons. But we must add that they have a trophy this season. They have the community shield. We must say they have a trophy this season.
For Manchester City, I won't say their season is poor, because they can still end up being in the top four. And they can end up taking a Champions League slot.
That's also still in the FA Cup.
They are also in the FA Cup. If they win the FA Cup, they would.
It cancels a bad season.
A very bad season for them. And we know Pep Guardiola is actually rebuilding a team, because we know the players is really, because he just bought new players and they are trying to acclimatize to playing with the old players. And we likes of Kevin De Bruyne and the rest will soon be leaving the club. So he's trying to move with the new players. So they'll try to build the players. Then let's hope for next season.
Yes, we've been hearing the word rebuilding from Pep Guardiola. Before that word it belonged to Enzo Maresca. Rebuilding. Now Pep Guardiola is also talking about rebuilding.
Let's just leave it over. Let's just leave it there. For me, the next question: Nigeria MPFL again. So this question is: who is the coach of Rivers United? So the coach of Rivers United is a former Nigerian legend, a very good one, a very good player in Super Eagles. This is Finidi George. So when you talk about Finidi George, you talk about good football, and now being in a team like Rivers United. Rivers United is not a small team. They were in the CAF League last season, and they got eliminated in the semi-finals. And you know when you're coaching a club like Rivers United, Rivers United is not a small team. They are in the league of the Imbas. They are in the league of the Remo Stars. And yes, so yeah, Finidi George, very good coach.
Yes, I must add that Finidi George was also Nigeria's former head coach. But because of some not too bad results, he was taken out, and we brought in our coach Eguavon to take over before Eric Sekoshel has come in this time. Finidi George is a very good coach. He won the NPFL with Eyimba in 2023, the average league season. He won the league that time with Eyimba, and since then he has been moving from different clubs. He
I
was
know, in the MPFL, winning a trophy during their bridge season, it's actually a very, very, very crucial time whereby you are playing with the best teams,
best eight
like
teams.
the best 8 teams in the MPFL, not playing 18 games to decide the tie, just playing with 8 very good teams and being triumphant in playing against Remo in the finals. And yeah, so I think yes, they've actually they are doing well, and is doing well in Rivers United as well.
Yes, Finidi George is one is the definition of head coach. We must say, is someone that he has won it before, and he wants to keep winning. So if you play Rivers United, you're at your own risk, because if you don't prepare very well, you might just get beaten.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pick in my next question, and I think this is still from Europe. It is, who is the head coach of Chelsea? The head coach of Chelsea is Enzo Maresca. Enzo Maresca also, just like the other coaches that we've mentioned, minus Pep Guardiola, also came in this season. We thought Enzo Maresca came in with all the ginger and all that, and we thought that Chelsea fans were in my DM shouting, "We are back! We are winning the league!" And suddenly, they've gone back to their old ways, and they also acquired Jadon Sancho, and Sancho played 1 or 2 games for them. And but still talking about Enzo Maresca, very brilliant coach. He has a lot of tactics. He gives us different players at different times. You
I'm
don't
going to
know how
say,
he will stun you
being
each time.
Pep Guardiola's assistant coach, I think the Chelsea side actually thought they will use that experience to actually build a team. But the Chelsea side is still a young team, and I see Chelsea actually doing some things very well in the nearest future. But I don't think that will be done now. Maybe probably in seasons to come. They are still in the Europa Conference League, and let's see what they will do. Whether they will
Yeah,
take that as well.
they are on course to winning the European Conference League, because they are like the biggest side in that
But I think when it's reaching the semi-finals, I think the big boys would stand tall, and actually let's just be hopeful that Chelsea won't get eliminated.
Yeah.
So I'll be picking mine.
I hope that's going to be from Europe.
It's not, unfortunately, it's not from Europe. It's a Nigerian question. So this is, who is the head coach of the Remo Stars? I love this question, and the major reason why I love this question is I love the team. The team from Remo State. Remo has been playing fantastic football. The coach, Coach Daniel Ogumodede, has actually been a spectacular coach, doing it 3 seasons, being second back to back, and now topping the league. Though their game was actually postponed, their last game was postponed. So, but they are still topping the league either ways. So, Coach Ogumodede has actually been a spectacular coach, and also, as we said, Fidelis Ilechukwu is also Coach Ogumodede is also in the assistant coaching for the national side. If you are not a good coach, you won't be added, you won't be included to that side. So I think Coach Daniel Ogumodede has been a spectacular coach as well.
Yes, the Remo side is one side that I believe are they are on course of to win the NPFL title this season, and I love them. I wish them I wish them luck in all that they do.
Yeah.
And and I really wish for them to win the league. Coach Okumodede is a coach that I think the only thing he's waiting for to be satisfied is just the league. And I believe by the grace of God, it's going to.
For me, one thing I don't just want is the fact that in Nigeria it happens a lot of times whereby a coach would win a trophy for a team and the next season is out of the season. It happened in Sporting Lagos, where Coach Ofo won the Nigeria Super Six, gave them their first major trophy in Nigeria, and it was actually
it was booted out
the next season, where we saw Sporting Lagos relegate to the NNL back from the NPFL.